What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, today's episode, we are going to try and see if we can find out some more about this Duarte de Milo. Take care of some of Yasuke's past. I'm pretty interested in learning more about him, so... Considering this aspect of the game is literally centered around Yasuke, I figured we'd play it all out as him. Give him a good old run. Now... I did just get done recording the Last of Us Part 2, so this will be a nice...
There might be clues about Duarte here. I will hunt you down and remove your head from your shoulders. Bastard.
Should be a pretty nice palate cleanser after what just happened in that portion of my Let's Play. Just did a big old 20-minute rant at the end of the episode about it, actually, so... At least my vocal cords are warmed up. Now let's see what the story here has to offer us.
Signals. The ships will look for a signal. I will look around.
Samemaru, get your men to light the 3 signals around Obama's port, and we will come ashore by the beach. Do not light them unless you're ready. You know the consequences. I am growing tired of waiting, so I expect them to be lit soon. Well, at least they're very obvious signal fires. Literally just towers that we light up. Should be relatively simple. We don't have eagle vision as Yasuke, so...
This must be one of the signals.
The next one is there, and then the next one is back there. Although, what beach are they coming ashore? Maybe over there. Let's go get the left side one first. Yeah, for as much as I like the gameplay of Last of Us Part 2, I know this is not Assassin's Creed related, but I'm not done talking about it. For as much as I like the gameplay improvements and stuff they did in Last of Us Part 2, the opening of the story is fucking atrocious. So, there's a big old rant about that. If anybody is interested in any kind of Last of Us content, I do have a full Let's Play of the first game, and I'm 3 episodes deep into the second one, so go check that out if you want to. I suppose a quick announcement too, in terms of changes in my channel. I did start a Patreon.
Then Duarte de Melo is mine.
I just opened it, and I decided that for my Patreon, I'm gonna start posting reviews of the games we complete on the channel, like full written reviews, and they'll be completely free to access. There's gonna be paid membership options. Well, there is paid membership options on my Patreon in case you want to like support me a little extra, but everything I do up there will be free posts. It'll just be, if you want to support me, then you can do it through Patreon. I know a lot of people like to use that, so yeah, I'll probably do some updates on upcoming series and like work in progress stuff for the channel. I'll probably post that there too, so if you want to be more in touch with updates and things like that, you can go ahead and sub to my Patreon like that. And I'll probably do Q&As too at milestones of the channel, like, I don't know, 100 subs, 200 subs, 300, 1000, stuff like that. I do different Q&As. That'll all be on Patreon side, so... Hey, if you're interested in any of that stuff, then go check out my Patreon.
Sir, it's you!
Have we met?
Azuchi Castle. I was there serving Lord Nobunaga. You may not know me, but I have seen you.
I am hard to miss.
Why have you come to Obama, sir?
There are darker dealings here than you can imagine. Coves of corruption, inhumane practices. I hope to make Obama safer.
Some men are not just selling weaponry or lacquerware, especially those on the black ships.
It is clear what kind of business these slavers deal with.
Yeah, and we'll be taking care of that real soon. If anybody here has watched any of my other series, you know what the bottom line is with slavers in video games. I've slaughtered many of them in numerous titles, and that won't be changing anytime soon, I assure you. If I see it, I finish it. And give a shit what they have to offer. This slaver could honestly, like, offer to give me the identity of the head cultist. He'd give me money, fame, riches. He literally solved the whole plot of the game for me. And you know what I'd do? I'd tell him to kick rocks and cut his fucking head off. There is no room for mercy or any bargaining with that. You know how they say don't negotiate with terrorists? Well, I don't negotiate with slavers. So.
Cannot take me.
They're all dead.
That was the last one. Now I will find somewhere to wait.
I have a special bug up my ass for that kind of stuff. There's something about taking away someone's identity and self-ownership. I really don't like that. Anything like that, slavery, mind control, anything like that really bugs me. So, like I said, I'll be taking care of that proper here in a second, hopefully. It seems like Yasuke is very invested in killing his bitch ass too, so I would love for you to grab something here, Yasuke. Tell me your big ass can't just grab a little rock like that. Up. Attaboy. There we go. Come get some, you slaving piece of shit.
They come. I have you now, Duarte.
Indeed we do. Track down Duarte de Milo.
The coward is not here. I must find his ship.
Look! Captain is on the shore. Probably talking.
Vamos enfrentá-los juntos.
Whoops. Just click on the controls there. The Last of Us handles a little differently.
There is a boatman who can take me to him.
I do wish Yasuke played a little more like the Ghost of Tsushima. I wish he had more of a samurai playstyle. He doesn't really play like he is a samurai. It's just some like beefy, chunky moveset. I wish he had some more finesse with his moves in the katana. I understand they wanted the big bruiser playstyle to complement Naoe, but
Idiota. Do you think you'd be
what does it matter?
Sure.
Come get some. Come on.
Please don't hurt me. Mercy. I have a family to feed.
Where is Duarte de Melo? Tell me!
Who are you?
A monster he helped make. Duarte, now.
He has to be the slaver that brought us to shore here, right? That sold us to the Portuguese. He's not gonna enjoy this reunion very much.
What did I say about crying? I hate crying.
No! Stop!
Templar, huh?
You interrupted playtime.
You remember me.
I remember your face. I never forget a face. And all the things one can do to it.
Where is Nuno Karo?
Even you can make allies, it seems. I received word about my ventures, foiled by a shinobi. To think they would ally themselves with one of your kind.
Is he wearing the Templar ring?
You will speak no more. Not of me, not of my allies.
Have you come to kill me?
You remember my face, but today you will remember my name. I will make you feel the pain of those you have touched.
Yeah, like that, bitch.
You're trying to kill me? Curse the idiot who put that weapon in your hand.
Stuck.
Such fire! Such anger!
I'm about to like that a whole lot less.
How does it feel?
Shut your damned mouth!
Revenge is dull. Just like death.
He does have the Templar ring.
Where is Nuno Karo?
Who wants to know?
Where is Nuno Karo?
You are no one. A sad, nameless nothing who thinks they stand for something. You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just like her. Filth like you does not deserve a name.
Can we get this dude's head off already?
My name is Yasuke.
We let him talk way too much. Should have took his head off way before he got to give his little speech.
Go. There is nothing left for you here. A symbol. Templars. What is that? I cannot make sense of this, but I know who can help.
Well, that's our introduction to the Templar Order.
I'm going back to the rice field.
He's in Yamashiro, southern Kyoto. Southern Kyoto. Well, this is southern Kyoto. Concubine. There we are. Art collector. I have a lot of stuff in Kyoto that I haven't taken care of. Alright, let's get some information on the Templar Order of this game. That's a pretty subtle, cool way to introduce them. So I guess the Shinbakufu, are they not Templars? Unless we're just gonna learn that they actually are Templars. Because I would assume that the Order of Templars is what created the Shinbakufu, right? Since the Spaniard, I think he was a Spaniard, came here to start the Japanese Order, I would assume that the Templars came here to start the Japanese Order of Templars, which would be the Shinbakufu. Because the Templar we just killed certainly wasn't Japanese. I guess we'll see.
I must keep my weapon at the ready.
See, move your ass. I forgot that he had that ability that bonks people. Am I gonna have to kill you all now? Looks like it. I forgot he's not safe to sprint with in populated areas like that because he does the shoulder check automatically. What I was going to do before we headed too far into this is, I don't know how I feel about the, at least this one. Maybe it's the suppressed nature of it, but it really didn't feel that beefy. Maybe this one would be a little better. Maybe we should, I haven't tried a bow yet, but we try a bow. Try a bow. One thing we could try is, I know for a fact we haven't tried a Naginata yet. Charge posture attacks faster. That's good. We haven't tried any of these yet. Maybe we try a Naginata. Why not? Stick that on.
Did my eyes deceive me? Diogo, is that you, my friend?
Are we friends?
Rob this of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
We did not talk much when we last met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak.
But we are friends. He was the one that smiled at us
Samurai in your own right.
when we became samurai.
I think this is your reality.
He's the guy with the Portuguese man, but he was happy about
Much has
his
happened since.
getting our freedom.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The Shinobi and the Samurai, causing no small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us to put your trust in the wrong hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga, he who honored me. At the very least, he found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs. Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
Si. I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and 3 great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them. A prominent noble family. They caused a lot of turmoil in Rome. Their thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valliano.
What happened to them?
Eradicated, mysteriously. They say a secret organization put an end to their conspiracies. But not much is known.
You could say that. We fistfought the Pope.
This letter is addressed to Eduardo de Mel. Does this name mean anything to you?
He was a slaver. Someone who did not deserve the mercy of death.
What happened to him?
I ended his life.
Was he someone you knew?
He was someone from my past. Another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. They will serve someone called Nuno Kar.
Karo.
You know this name?
I worked for him. Before you and I met.
Ah, I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Luis. Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us. You were a great asset to Valliano. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Mello and Nuno Caro are part of the Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Gay.
Training up a nice little school of degenerates, are they? And our job there is to talk to a Ronin. So, go ahead and look over our objectives real fast. So there are 4 arms of the Templar Order, I'm assuming. So then the Shinbakufu are not the Templars. Makes things a little more interesting. Complete the Templar objective board. And all we have for Naoe is the Kakashiba Ike, and we're going to Ki for that too, so all roads are kind of leading to Ki here. Here in Yamato, we don't know anything about these two yet, but obviously we know Akechi Mitsuhide, but we're not ready to tackle him. And we have something with the Animus, apparently. Shadows without light. You've encountered a myriad of adversaries on your path. Ended most of them. Here I will show you their face. Well, that sounds like it might be another one of those lore dump introductions, so let's go take care of that this episode, shall we? Do this now, eh? We'll go get this and see what's what, and then I'll probably make this the last thing we do this episode and wrap it up. We got a lot of open world stuff to take care of here, and I'd also like to get to work on a couple other things. About nailing down some of those message boards. Well, I'm here where the shards are supposed to be. Not up on the hill, are they? That's one of them. That's the second. I get a little swing on here. There we go. Gotta get a little higher.
The treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
And you think the Sanctum will buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress.
So they weren't pieces of Eden?
We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did. As does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Think bigger, Dwart. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, press there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the inner sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started, and it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
These men and their machinations. How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries before your time. And yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Naoe and Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus' ego. It is what drives you to fight, to hope.
Is this
to
an AI?
find you. Subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse, taste defeat, but you will not fail. What has come before, what has been, you understand now.
It's like an Abstergo AI designed to figure out what motivates the assassins. You see, the most interesting shit to me in this whole game so far has been the assassins and the Templars and the modern world stuff, which is, honestly, it's usually the case. I wish they would focus on that more. But I suppose ultimately they only, we'll only be getting little chunks of that the same way we have been doing. For right now, we have none of this stuff, so I guess that's that. I never did figure out what to do with those data fragments so far. I mean, we get all this stuff, obviously. We get this, but this undiscovered data, I'm not sure what this is. We're about a little past halfway for this. Take a look at the exchange real fast. I did buy this for Naoe. Again, I got all these for free just from the battle pass. I'm not paying for shit. I'm gonna be so for real. Alright, well, it looks like we're done here, so that is probably gonna be the perfect spot to wrap, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.